Not only are Nigerians in Nigeria reacting to this fuel subsidy removal, but also Nigerians abroad are also showing their sympathy and concern for the development back home in Nigeria. TalkMewo.tv caught up with American-based businessman Mr. Gbogi Emmanuel, and he also expressed his concern and proffered some ways forward in resolving this crisis. Good afternoon, Mr. Gbogi. Right now in Nigeria, you can see that there is a protest going on in regards to the recent removal of fuel subsidy. What is your reaction to this development?
I want to say that the government is trying. If you look at it you have to look at it on two major aspects. You have to look at it on the developmental aspect and the economic aspect. The government is trying to remove the subsidy, which of course for years they've been saying, okay, they want to remove the subsidy, that those who are in charge of the petroleum marketers are not remitting the exact money that's supposed to be remitted to the government. So government has been using excess money that could have used for development of the country to the first subsidy. And the money in questions have been corruptly used by the so-called marketers. So now that the government has removed this subsidy, so I want to believe that with this subsidy removal, the government will now be able to do what is necessary of them for the development of the country. However, when a government has to look at the economic effect of every action that you do, how it's going to affect the masses, the people you are governing. So when the government removes this subsidy, they ought to have put what you call a palliative measurement for the citizen, so the citizen will not, feel the effect of the subsidy removal. But when they remove the subsidy and the dollar is skyrocketing, the prices of food and everything goes up. Who's going to bear the brunt? The masses. So the only thing that I see that the government has done that is not really adequate is by not providing a palliative measures that can cushion the effect on the masses. Because if you look at when the time of GSM came back to Nigeria, I remember then I think I used to buy a SIM card for about 30,000 naira. But when you look at it now, the so-called GSM now the SIM card is now what I used to beg everybody around the street. So the effect is going to come down, but it's going to take a long time effect. For every change, there's always a price to be paid. So the price at the moment right now is the price of the economic skyrocketing, which is expected for an average economist would know that when there's a change on economic aspect, at the moment it might be tough. It's going to be tough. But the long-term effect of it is going to come down, and the people will now be able to enjoy the profit of it. But right now, I think the only thing I can say that I will employ the people to calm down, relax. Let's see how government is going to borrow it. I was reading one of the news yesterday now that Macadinunga has asked them that all its gas stations in Nigeria to be buying it for $115 per liter. Yeah. This is how it's going to be. Before you know that other marketers will have to come and reduce it. It will now be a kind of a competitive business measures where they become just like GSM. Everything's going to come down, but it might take time.
Mr. Gbogi, we've seen now that several times when the government increase or try to remove the subsidy, the Nigeria Labour Congress roll out the drums and go to the street. How effective is this protest going on now? How is it effective, and what significance will it have for the government to change their stand?
Well, on a very first note, it is a prerogative power given to the Nigerian Labour Congress to respond to the need of the masses. That's what they're there for. They got to respond to unjustifiable measure given to the masses by the government. However, in as much as we are trying to sympathize with the labor union for taking the necessary action they have to take, but we still have to look at it from the government aspect too. Like I've already said, the money accrued in the year of the subsidy can be better used for other things. For example, if you look at what's happening in America, and there's no subsidy, but the money in questions have been taken to healthcare, unemployment, education, So in those key areas, the money has been put there. But so when you now take it back to Nigeria now, so when this subsidy is being removed now, then the money in question will be used. I want to believe that will be used for basic necessary things that will make the country great, like education, like our healthcare system, like our road transport system, because the transport system in Nigeria is so bad, very bad. The health system is so bad, everything is upside down there. And why? Because the government has no money. So now, with the man that is there now, the boy that is there now, we all trust him. We believe him. It's a man that has dignity, he has respect, he has values. He's an old, elderly man. He's not there to come and acquire things for himself because based on his past records. So we want to believe that we should give the government time to really rally around, grab this together, and move the nation forward through the use of removal of these subsidies. The money can be used for better use in Nigeria.